Hello and welcome to Manitowoc Garage. Today's topic will be on the GMK CCS crane's boom configurator. On previous cranes, an operator had to use large load chart books, which could be anywhere from a couple hundred pages to thousands of pages, to look up boom configurations based on the load or the pick he had to make for the day. With the boom configurator, all that load chart information has been put into the ODM display on the crane, and now the operator can input his values into the boom configurator, such as the load that he will be lifting, the radius he needs, or the boom length. And then the boom configurator will sort through that data and give possible boom configurations for those values that he entered. Today we will look at how to use the boom configurator and set it up. Always remember to refer to the crane's operation and safety manual before doing any crane operations. We will access the boom configurator by going through the crane setup menu. We will select menu, then we will select the crane setup icon. And now we see the boom configurator icon at the lower left of the screen. Make sure that our crane configuration is set up properly, whether we are setting up for 360, max base, etc. Make sure our outrigger span is selected correctly, our counterweight, main boom or jib, and then our parts align. Once all those values are selected, we will move down to the boom configurator. Once we select the boom configurator, we now have the ability to enter values which will be used to select different boom configurations. We have three values we can enter. We have load, we have radius, and we have boom length. We can select a value just in one window only, or we can put values in all three windows. Generally, if you put values in all three windows, you will get a more specific boom configuration that matches what you need. So here we have a 10,000 pound load selected. Now to change that, we can select the enter button on the jog dial, and we can scroll that value up or scroll that value down. So we're going to select 10,000 pounds, our radius at 65 feet. Well, we'll change this to say 62 feet, and we currently have our boom length set at 95 feet. So this is the information we're feeding to the boom configurator, and then with that information, the boom configurator will show us different boom configurations that match this information. So down below, we have all the different boom scenarios, configuration scenarios to select from. We highlight this area and select it with the jog dial. Now we can scroll up and down to see all the different configurations. We scroll to the top. We see the top row is showing us the first selection we have is 25,000 pounds capacity, 90-foot radius. The next row shows a 1. This is time duration of how long it will take to get the boom into the configuration that is suggested. This number goes from 1 to 5, 1 being the shortest and 5 being the longest. Next we have feet, 102.3 feet, and then we show the configuration of the boom sections. So for this configuration, if we selected it, it would put T4 at 52%, T5 at 47%, and T6 at 92%. The operator may be influenced on how he sets his configurator up based on the space he has and the availability to put out maybe just 3 sections, or he only wants to put out 1 section, or maybe he wants to put out more sections. So that will also influence what configuration mode he selects. Also, you see some configurations that are highlighted in green. Normally, this is going to be the highest value for that particular column that's highlighted in green, or in the case of the time duration, a 1 being the shortest time to set it up. So we see there for radius, we have 140 foot radius with that configuration. The time, we have a best of 1, which is the quickest. For the boom length, it shows 229.7 highlighted, which means that would be the longest boom configuration. And if we scroll down, we see for the load, we have 25,000 pounds highlighted green, which is basically telling us this is the highest capacity on this list. So now we can make our decision on what configuration we want. We also have the ability to sort these columns. So we can select escape, go back up, and you see the little arrows for each column. So if we select to sort the load column, it now puts all those values starting from the lowest value to the highest value. And then we can scroll up and down through those capacities to see which one we might like. We can sort it again randomly. We can go and sort by radius. We can sort by time. We can sort by boom length. So however you want to sort the rows or the columns, you can do that. Then we can go down, select all of our possibilities, and here we have them all sorted by radius, starting with the lowest radius and working our way up to the highest radiuses. We're just going to select the very first configuration at the top here, 25,000 pound capacity, 90 foot radius, and 102 foot of boom length. Once we select this configuration, it takes us back to the setup menu, and here we can see the configuration is loaded into our crane setup. Now once we select the check mark, the crane will then be ready to start telescoping the boom to that configuration. So if we want to view the telescoping of the boom, we can view those percentages on the RCL screen, or we can select menu, go to the semi-automatic mode, select the semi-automatic mode. Here we see our configuration setup and that we are ready to telescope. Telescope icon is on, and now we could start telescoping the boom to those set values to achieve our length, radius, and load capacity that we selected through the boom configurator. Thanks for tuning in to Manitowoc Garage. I hope this information will be useful. Please make sure you tune back in for future videos.